Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you've all joined me again. So today brings us a Missguided empty bag. It's all hanging on my rail over there, like just waiting to be tried on. But I'm trying all this on for the first time with you guys, so like it is a first impression for all of us. I'm actually starting off with this t-shirt, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I mentioned in my last video that I actually didn't really want to be ordering online because of the current situation. I don't really want the warehouse workers working or the delivery staff working for like unnecessary things, i.e. delivering me clothes. But I really didn't have anything to wear during this period of being in self-isolation. So I had to order just a couple of little bits to get me by, although I did order another couple of things that maybe aren't quarantine approved. Anyway, let me just get started and go straight into the video. So starting off with this little t-shirt, I'm going to jump down and let you see it fully. In the camera, I don't know what colour it is kind of showing up, but it is a super bright orangey sort of colour. It's definitely not showing that on screen, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colour. It obviously says Beverly Hills, this feels like. Oh no, it's not, it's just the transfer. I thought it felt funny, but it is just the transfer. So yeah, I've actually got it tied up at the back. I'm going to show you. So this is how I've got it on right now, and I have just got it on with a pair of comfy high-waisted jeans because I'm thinking past quarantine, right? After this is all over, we can all go back to normal. I'm thinking spring is here, summer is just around the corner, and I thought that this would be super nice with just like a high-waisted pair of comfy jeans or denim shorts. I was thinking denim shorts and kind of tucked half in for wearing on holidays, for wearing just when we're all going back to our normal lives. I have actually put the bauble in at the back and twisted it up, but I've also twisted up the sleeves here. I haven't twisted it too much, to be honest, because I didn't want it to look too tight. However, I do want to try pinning it at the front and twisting it up at the front and making it a bit tighter, although I really liked it like this and I did that like intentionally. This is it out, so it's a fairly decent size. It's not like strangling me, it's actually a really nice fit. You could just tuck bits of it in. You could just tuck bits of it in and keep it like a wee bit more on the cash side, just more slouchy and comfy. Also, I could wear this with my joggers indoors. That is also another option I did think about for this tee. Not sure whether I'm going to do that, and I'm literally going to keep it by for when this is over. So I'm thinking putting a bauble in it here. I will probably need to spin around to the mirror and see what I'm doing, and then just tucking it up there like that. That works for sure. I actually like it better like that. I feel like it gives me more shape. Like that's the way I prefer. Definitely prefer to wear my, yeah, I really like that. I also could, I think it's enough material, I also could just pull it really tight and give it a tie. Well, we try it. The material's like too thick, although I think there is enough of it. The material's just too thick for me to like spin into a knot, so it's definitely the bauble situation in the front. It's a nice material, not too see-through, not too thick, not too thin. I kind of like that. Really impressed with the quality of this, really impressed, and I absolutely love the colour, like I love the colour. So this t-shirt is actually in a size small and it came in at £9. Is that good for a t-shirt? It feels like a good quality t-shirt. I don't know what I'm thinking because I'm thinking like Primark prices, but I'll show you how the model had it on. So this is how the model's wearing it, so obviously that's what I was thinking, like with the denim shorts and obviously her sunnies. Has she got the shoulder turned up? I can't see, but I actually turned the sleeve up because they were just a wee bit long on me. That's probably because I'm obviously like short. But don't know what you guys think, but I'm really, really loving this t-shirt. So next I've got this little crop jumper. It obviously has the Missguided branding on it. I'll come in closer and let you see. Missguided branding. I totally don't mind that it's got that on it. Some people mind and they don't like it. I also seen one that had said Missguided right the way down the sleeve, which was just a wee bit too much in your face for me. Whether it said Missguided or whether it said Gucci, like it's just not for me. I'm more like a subtle sort of person. I'm more definitely like a more. Why can't I think of the words today? Like, this is driving me nuts. So anyway, kind of like a sandcar nude jumper, cropped. Again, it's got that frayed hem. Is that what it was meant to be saying? It's like, obviously, like it's slashed rather than stitched. So it's a wee bit longer than what I would like. It is in a UK size 4, and I paid £11.20. I think that's quite a good price for this. It feels like all nice and fleece lined. It's a good quality jumper. Do we call them that? Sweater? Not really sure. I've got it tucked in slightly here, which is probably how I would wear it, but I could potentially... Nah, it doesn't really go like that, does it? Or what about if we like just tuck it in at the back? It's probably not too bad if I tuck it in at the back. It gives it a wee bit more shape there. I don't know. Why don't I know? Right, I bought this anyway to wear with joggers, not the jeans. I just can't be bothered changing out the jeans because I already had them on for the t-shirt. So this was really to wear with like my neutral colour joggers or shorts that I've got in another delivery. So I'll obviously try these on together. Whatever I keep, I'm going to then do like some styling videos together, so you'll see them all again anyway and how I've actually styled them up. And obviously if you go to my Instagram, you will see everything else that I've styled. It's a nice length on the arms. Doesn't make me feel too like drowned, if you know what I mean. Also another thing to mention is that Missguided does run bigger made than most other places. So given the fact this is a UK size 4, and I would definitely say I'm like a UK size 6 to 8, definitely like I can definitely get away with size 8s. The jumper that I had on from Boohoo in the last video was a size 10. So if you think about it that way, and I put these next to each other and they're the same size, I know both of them are stated as an oversized crop jumper. So that being said, both of them are the same size. This is a 4, that's a 10. I always size down. If I can get a size 4, I will, from Missguided. This is the next little vest that I bought. I'm actually going to look up what size and price I paid. This was £5.60. And it is in a size 6. It is oversized. Is it meant to be oversized? Doesn't say. It's definitely oversized. If this is a size 6, do you know what I mean? That's what I was saying last time about the sizing. I probably thought to myself, don't get a 4 in case it's too tight. Anyways, it is actually quite nice. When I brought this out the bag, I was kind of shocked at the material. It's a funny one, so I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's like almost got oozy bobbles. It's almost got like oozy bobbles on it. Can you see that? So it's got a really strange texture. However, it is actually not really bothering me. I don't mind the feel of it. I think it might annoy some people, but I totally don't mind. It's got that kind of drop, what is that called? Like when it, does this even have a name? Like, what I'm trying to say is that it's not like this, like a normal vest. It's more like, is it just like a tank top? Maybe it's just a tank top. I don't know. But you could wear like a nice, it is see-through, so for sure, like you can, as you can see my bra. So for sure you would wear like a wee sports bra under it, a wee bralette. I did get a wee tank top from Boohoo that I was planning on wearing under it. I just couldn't bother digging it back out. So yeah, I have just tucked it in. This is it out. Not so keen on it out, so I've just tucked it in. Again, it would be quite nice with, if there's a pair of shorts I'll show you with, and also just some joggers and stuff. It is just literally like a really comfy, I can't be bothered being all like restricted and tight. when I'm sitting about the house. So it is really just one of those comfy vests, tank tops, vests. Me no know, but yeah, this is the tank top. I actually like this sleeve because it means that I can put something under it, like a wee pop of colour. I'd probably wear this to the gym as well. See, after this is done, I'd probably wear it to the gym, like just wear a sportswear underneath. That's what I was going to say. I like to pull a bit of pop of colour out. So imagine you were just wearing this with like all neutrals and that pop of colour coming through. So this is probably my least favourite item so far. The sleeve comes down and almost hits the same level as this, so it is really like a baggy slouchy fit. I quite like the baggy slouchy fit on this because I just feel like very comfortable, very like, I don't know, just like not restricted. I kind of feel free, like I'm in my pyjamas, and obviously that is the main thing you want out of loungewear. However, I don't know, I'm just not really that keen on the way it's sitting. It kind of like, do you know what I mean? It's just kind of hanging on me a wee bit. I'm not sure. It's a very thin material, bearing in mind it was actually only £6 and it is in a size 6. So again, very oversized. Can you see that at the back? Like, is it doing that? Just like hanging out at the back? Which obviously I know people don't mind. I don't know, just like I feel like there's been so many nice items in both the deliveries that I've had from loungewear that I need to be a bit fussy because I can't keep it all, and obviously you know right away what's your favourite and what's your not, and this is just probably not my favourite. Feels like a t-shirt, it's not a jumper. It's definitely, I think it's listed as sand, crop shoulder or just crop top. It feels like more of a t-shirt material than a jumper material. If you're looking for something nice and lightweight, if you're that person that gets too warm and you can't deal with these jumpers that are all got the fleece lining and stuff, this is definitely one for you. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it feels like I should do this. It feels like that kind of like little top that I should have covered my hands. So also getting it on, I don't know how I managed to have so much trouble getting it on and managed to get makeup on it on this already. I really should be buying these slash shoulder things because I just wear far too much makeup for all this. Again, I've got it on with my jeans. I'm pretty sure that Missguided sell the exact same joggers, like the exact same colour, because I think it is quite hard to get an exact match. So I'd probably just wear them again with my like neutral coloured ones. Those ones that I've got down there, they're almost white, if you know what I mean, so I think that they would go. I want to show you how the girl had it on because I'm pretty sure that, oh no she's not, she's got it on with like the kind of the sheep ones, see that? So that's how she's wearing it. I've also just tucked it right up into my bra at the back, just so that it gives me a wee bit more shape at the front, which makes it a wee bit more like, I like it a wee bit more like that, but I don't know if it would stay in. I don't know, you can let me know what you think in the comments, but it's not a bad wee top and it is a great wee price. I just don't think that it's one for me. Brings us to the last item I have here, so I'm going to pan you down, but first I just want to have a wee gab about them. Let me check the price and stuff that I paid. Right, these were £7 and they are in a size 8. I kind of swayed back and forward or not on whether to get these in a size 10 or even a bigger size. I thought I really wanted them baggy on the legs, but I was like, obviously I don't want them to not fit in the waist, and I kind of had in mind of wearing them with this little tank. Like when the better weather comes in and I'm going to be sitting in the garden, I just wanted like a comfy wee pair of shorts, or when I'm just cleaning and stuff about the house, just when you just can't be like that restricted and sweaty. But unfortunately they are too small. They fit me probably perfectly in the waist, but they're short, and obviously this section here is making me look like my thighs are so much bigger than they actually are. They're just like restricting, they're not very flattering. I absolutely love this colour, like this white and this turquoise, like it's so pretty. I love it. I don't know, I might actually order these in a bigger size. No, I won't, because I'm not going to bring any more people to my door. when this is all over, maybe I'll order these in a bigger size if they still have them, or two bigger sizes. So I'm going to drop you guys down and let you see them. So this is the wee shorts right here. Right, I'm going to bring this tank top up, right? Right, so I love this. Oh, that's stitched on as well, which makes them feel like more expensive than they are. These feel like a nice short as well, like they feel expensive. They have obviously this kind of blue piping right down here, blue/green, but obviously I don't know how much you can see how they are more like a pant. They're definitely more like a pair of pants on me, and how far they come up here. They're just, I mean, you guys might not think, like, you might think that these are fine on me. I went through it with my boyfriend with the other shorts on, and he was like, they just look like every pair of your pyjamas, but I don't think that they do, and I think that they were too tight. But and you might think that these look fine on me. It's just obviously a personal preference. I prefer, like, I feel like it'd be more flattering if these were baggier. I mean, even when I do that, like, when I do that, you can see that it would be more flattering if they were baggier. But they fit perfectly on the waist. I don't know if going up 2 sizes would be alright or not, because I don't know if they would be them. They've got the tire, so it won't really matter, will it? Yeah, I'll keep you all up to date and let you know what I end up doing, but yeah. They're so nice as well. So nice. Kind of gutted about that.